man.
As High-Kick comes into my life and thoroughly replaces Kenneth. Except he's a much lazier, shittier with money version of Kenneth.
I mean, I am very terrible with money. I don't worry, I keep enough money for rent, but all the rest of the money that I should be saving usually ends up somewhere else. I do not know where.
Hey man, I can actually help you with that. I'm not on Kenneth's level of like telling you how to save money, like where you need to make fucking graphs and have plans like 20 months in advance, because that's too much bullshit. But I can teach you how to mentally save money, and like I can bitch at you when you're buying stupid shit and you shouldn't.
Oh, so what you're saying is do not go to Chick-fil-A with you.
I mean, go to Chick-fil-A with me. Chick-fil-A meals are only $6, mate. $6 for a meal, a full meal, isn't actually that bad.
Damn.
Pretty cheap.
That's cheaper than fucking McDonald's.
It's $6.60 or $6.50 or whatever for the medium nugget meal that fills me up. And like
6 nuggets. That's it.
No,
it's some fucking big ass nuggets.
It's 8 nuggets, the waffle fries, and a medium. The only thing that's really lacking is the drink. I could use more drink quantity. But then I just buy shit from like Walmart. It's so stupid though. The meals are cheaper than buying things separately and then buying a drink. Give me the AIDS. Anyway, welcome everyone to Anime Talkshow Tuesday. I'm your host, HyperBrother_1, with my co-host here.
And I'm the co-host, Mr. Hawkett78.
I thought you were about to say that you were like Dakota or something. I was like, that's mildly incorrect.
I am Mr. Cookmaster 4000. Kneel before me.
I mean, yes, you are a cuck. I will definitely give you that one. Anyway. So yes, we're here to talk about the seasonal in review, basically. There's still a lot of shit, like a lot of the goods are still ongoing. But I'm gonna go ahead and my fucking anime list isn't even here, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop over the seasonal anime list. So I can be like, I know what this is.
Let me quickly give you that link, or you already have it up?
I already have it up. If you watched the stream, you would know.
I mean, I usually have the chats up, but nobody talks to us anyway, so I mean, I'm just hoping that you notice them.
I mean, sometimes you would notice people when I didn't.
Good point. I probably should do that.
Also gets the one extra viewer, man.
Woo! I mean, I usually only have the pop-out chats. I don't actually watch. I don't know if it would count that.
It counts, I think.
Everything looks new. Mixer, what has happened to you? What have they done?
Right? Did yours finally change its format?
I mean, I haven't actually been on Mixer in a while because I do everything from the Restream site.
Oh, me too. I just have enough bandwidth that I keep Mixer open in the background. So you know what's gonna suck? You're not gonna be able to play games for a while. Have you talked it over with your dad to send you your computer? I mean, whenever...
Yeah, I talked to him.
Okay, because when he talked to me, he was like, oh yeah, I figured you had a spare computer for use. It's like, I do, but it's not good.
Well, he was saying that because it would be something to just kind of like hold me over. I can play shitty games until I get my computer sent to me.
Oh, okay. Depends on how shitty. But yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing I might be able to play
Minecraft.
Maybe
you can play Minecraft.
Do you think you could play the fucking Sonic All-Stars Racing?
So we can go with Minecraft.
Can I download a PS1 emulator on it?
Minecraft.
Son of a bitch.
Actually, it's not that bad. I've played Worm Unlimited on it, so it's not too bad.
I mean, I could probably just download a random game and be like, okay, let's see. Does it run this?
You can go to one of those websites.
Yeah,
Will my computer run this?
That
Anyway, back to the task at hand. I'm going to go from the list to the top down the way it shows. So mine looks the same as yours.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming that as
this
well.
This one's going, this one's still ongoing. So anyway, we're going to start with Tokyo Ghoul Re. Alright. So Tokyo Ghoul Re. Where do I start with you? Other than the fact that you were a giant steaming pile of shit.
Yeah. It has a fucking 7.5.
That's what
on
I
here.
was gonna say. I don't understand how it's got a 7.5. Like,
Hold up. I gotta add this to my list and give it a fat steaming dump of review. It's we'll talk it over first before I put this shit score on here and get it finalized.
you might as well anyway. But anyway, so why is it bad, you ask, faithful non-viewers or viewers at home? Well, sure, it's Tokyo Ghoul. Sure, we get to see Kaneki again. Except that last one I just said. Hold on, let me back that ass up real quick. That guy, that's Kaneki, that's not Kaneki. Oh, also, this is 2 years in the future, and a lot of weird shit has happened. First of all, Kaneki lost his fucking memories. And now he works for the inspectors as a fucking like ghoul hunter, you know, as a high tier inspector.
He kills his own people. How sad.
Right. So, with that, we start off with he runs his own group, his own squad of fake ghouls, because he is actually a real half ghoul. Everyone else is a like fake half ghoul, basically.
Yeah.
And their squad is called the Queek Squad. Kind of like the PKs they do. They use. Somehow they really seem to like the odd naming conventions. Anyway.
No, I gotta ask, did you finish this?
Did I finish this? Did I finish this? I think. I might have missed the last episode, but I'm pretty sure I finished this one.
Because I fucking dropped it.
Oh, okay.
I dropped it like the big steaming dump it is.
Yeah. So as I continue on here, at first, I was kind of liking it. I was like, yeah, we got Tokyo Ghoul 3. This is great. But then, as the series continues to go on, you see the gradual shift in, what's his name? Goddamn, I just even forget his name. Anyway.
Let's just call him Kaneki.
Yeah, it is Kaneki. So you see the gradual slipping of Kaneki's, like, sanity. Well, not his sanity, but his persona of the Kaneki part. And he is now, some Sasaki, Heisei Sasaki or something like that. I mean, it says so down here. So you can read all this bullshit here in the synopsis. Now, he's dealing with the fact that his memories are halfway coming back, or they halfway exist. He knows that he is Kaneki or the Eye Patch Ghoul or something. Throughout the season, other ghouls are dropping him notes like, "Hey, buddy, he's Eye Patch." He continually fights himself. But in this anime, it looks like he's lost himself. Because his hair slowly turns from white to blacker and more blacker, and then just gray. For some reason, it doesn't go black, it just goes gray. By the end of it. But
Inconsistencies.
that's a visual representation of his personality shift. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Weird way to go about it. Anyway. So from here, you see that most of the inspectors are still dildos. Same old, we hate ghouls. Some of the super ghoul hatred kind of floats over to Kaneki's squad because a lot of the inspectors continually try to get him killed along with people in his squad. But then you start seeing some weird behind the scenes shit about the inspection bureau, how it's like corrupted or just very fucked up. So there's a shift inside the inspection bureau as well currently going on. Yeah. You see the people at the Ontaku once, or twice. Some of the people that used to be a part of the Ontaku ghoul group joined Agiri Tree, so that's kind of weird. Some of the old inspectors, within the last 2 years, became ghouls. One of the one kid became, the owl, or the second owl, or whatever. What the fuck ever he did. Creepy fuck. I'm pretty sure that Inspector Hymon, or whatever his name is, is now half ghoul because he was part of the original test squad of the Quinks or whatever. But then it pops up like twice, and like I think it's definitely hardcore foreshadowed. But like unless you pay attention, you can easily miss it. His Quink squad, one of the dudes is trying to become the fucking like strongest or whatever. The other dude's just trying to fight for his sister, and like he feels bad about the one chick he killed, and like doesn't want to use a Queen K. I mean, they're definitely struggling with the same shit that Kaneki struggled with, which was like his humanity and non-humanity. Overall, it's not that bad there. It's just super slow. And it focuses more on his squad mainly than him. And his squad's characters all just kind of meh. They're all fucking annoying to hear their inner thoughts.
Not only that, but you don't really have any interest in it because you figure the main plot is that by the end of this is that Kaneki is going to be Kaneki again, and all these characters, they will be shoved to the side, and nobody will care about them anymore.
But if you think that, you're fucking wrong, because he loves his new family so much, which is why he continues to battle his inner self.
Yeah, but if his other self wins, he'll be like, fuck this. Why the hell am I here?
I don't think he will, because if you know original Kaneki, he was never really a dick. Even when he joined Agiri Tree, went like super dark emo level, he only did it to save his friends.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm gonna watch season 4. I don't expect much from this.
I mean, I'm also probably gonna watch season 4, but I'm not.
I'm gonna have to give this like a 4 out of 10 or something like that. What do we do? Do we do it out of 5 here? I think we do out of 10 here. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do out of 10.
I need to write these down because I'm gonna forget. But yeah.
If you're logged in, you just fucking hit that add button. You just
can't.
add it to your.
Not logged in.
But honestly, if you're somebody that is really invested in the Tokyo Ghoul series and you're waiting for a dub to come out to watch this, do not bother with it. Just go online, read a summary, wait for the next season. It should be better than this pile of shit that we got.
Yeah, this is like I think it's a poor attempt to bridge the 4th season. Really.
Basically. I mean, this was all content that was in the manga. I just feel like it. I don't think it was. I highly doubt it was done as well as it probably was in the manga.
Yep, that would be kind of agree. Oh, let's see. So it seems down here. Did you ever finish the Gun Gale Online alternative thing?
I never started it. I do want to though.
So we didn't watch any of these. Then we get to. I think we can both agree a solid 10 out of 10 for this season. Holy shit, the season's fucking MVP, Megalobox.
I mean, I wouldn't say 10 out of 10. I feel like the combat scenes could have been a little bit better, so I would give it a 9 on that. But other than that, I would say that it was really good.
Yeah, it's my season's MVP. It's 10 out of 10.
I mean, it's honestly the best thing that was on this season, though.
Right? It's the only thing that I really, really wanted to see every week.
It's the one thing that you're just like, you know what? Fucking Megalobox comes out. That's the first thing I'm doing tonight.
Well, this and no, but yeah. So Megalobox, it's the rehashing of the 20-year-old original of, I'm assuming, I think it's the same name. It was something else, or just Joe or whatever.
Ashino no Joe or something like that.
Yeah.
Or it translates to My Joe.
Yeah, it's a rehash of a reboot of a really, really, really old anime series with a different twist.
It's not
the original character.
Yeah, it's more of a.
It is a series reboot. It's counted as a reboot because it's been so old.
I would say it's more of a retelling.
Well, if you think about it like this, fucking 20 Blade Runner was considered a reboot, even though it had some of the same original characters, but was a completely different story. Or was the rest of the story? It was like a sequel, but also its own thing. Anyway, it's still a reboot. Whenever you take a franchise that died a long time ago and revive it, it's a reboot, which is what they do.
Something that I kind of picked up on in this anime, is it just me, or did it feel like it needed just one more episode? Because it felt really rushed at, like, the last, like, about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah. I think they closed it really quickly.
Like, it felt like that fight was supposed to be at least, like, probably 10 minutes longer, and then there was, like, we don't know what to do now, so he's knocked out now. Congratulations, you didn't get to see the knockout blow.
Right.
But I wanted to see the
Apparently he got knocked
blow.
out so fucking hard that he lost his legs.
Indeed. Holy crap, it's a grapple.
Right? Right, parallelogram from Shadowrun? Did you miss last session?
Dude, I was so goddamn tired. I don't know what the fuck happened.
The fact that you stayed up and didn't sleep.
Oh, yeah. All because I wanted to go donate in the morning. Hey,
Which is
at
probably
least I
even
have-
worse for you, but hey, you have money. Hey, you can donate again this week before you leave, can't you? Or no?
If I get the chance, I plan on it. If
Yeah.
my dad gets home early tomorrow, I'll be able.
Nice. Anyway, so yeah. I mean, it's boxing. It was beautiful. The storyline was pretty solid. As he said, it was kind of a bit rushed. I feel like there could have been more fights. Could have been played out a little bit further. There's a lot of underhanded bullshit. A lot of backstabbing. A lot of, like, look into fixed fighting, stuff like that. The main character's a fucking G, though. Fighting, everybody with wearing exoskeletons, enhanced punching and movement. And he fights them with nothing. Which is kind of amazing.
I will say though that I really did like that bit at the end when Yuri just fucking took his off and fought him normally as well.
Right. So this makes me think, like, what happened to regular boxing?
I mean, it seems like even in this universe, like this is kind of new to them. Like that was their first like really big tournament centered around this.
Well, I think they had regular boxing before, but yeah.
The real question is like how, like how many years ago did the actual like Megalo boxing start? Anyway, yeah, those are all my thoughts on it. It's just like it's a really good anime. I just kind of wish it had just a couple more episodes, and I wish they could have done the fight scenes a little bit better. The story and everything was fantastic.
Yep. Let's see where I'm not sure what else I finished. It sucks. I'm one episode away from finishing Mahou Shoujo site. But I'll go ahead and cover it anyway, because it's only one episode. I don't know how it ends. I'm guessing, does it actually end? Have you watched it all?
I have not watched it all. I mean, we can probably talk about Hinamatsuri even though we didn't finish it, just because it's really episodic.
That is true. So yeah, so I'll go back up here. I love how the fucking hold on. I want to point out something here. The fucking studio is feel. Period. What? I mean, it does give me some feels. It was super cute. I'll give it that. I thought that was funny. Look at how fucking high a rating we got. I got 8.38. Pretty solid.
I mean, it was a good comedy anime.
Yeah, no, it was good comedy. It was great episodic anime. I mean, it was pretty good. We just dropped it here because as far as like running a weekly talk show, it became kind of hard to cover topics when what happened in technically half the episode, because it was like broken up into like 10-minute segments or whatever, basically. Kind of like the weird super episodic things. And so it was hard to actually talk about it because it had no real progression.
Yeah, it's a lot more enjoyable to talk about stuff like, say, High School DxD or Megalobox, the stuff that actually has a continuing plot line to it instead of just being like
High School DxD is fun just because it has tons of plot.
Has the plot that we enjoy and the plot that we love.
Yep. plot that makes me go, this is for fun, and this is for fun, instead of this is for shooting, this is for fun. Anyway.
Yeah. Hinamatsuri though, it's honestly like if you haven't checked this anime out, if you're into more episodic stuff and just wanted to just get a good laugh, I definitely recommend this.
I mean, I would recommend it. From what I saw, I'd give it like an 8 out of 10, just like they have here. It's good.
Yeah, I'd say
good, funny, solid. You know, it made me laugh a lot, which is a big deal.
I'd say the 8 would be accurate.
Anyway, carrying on to can't really cover High School DxD because I didn't watch enough of it. I liked 3D Conjure Real Girl. I just couldn't keep up with it because what happened was here. So we have the show on Tuesdays, but like a shit ton of animes dropped on Tuesdays. 3D Conjure Real Girls dropped on Tuesdays along with Tokyo Ghoul Re and something else. Oh, Black Clover, and there was something else even. There was like 3 or 4 animes that dropped on Tuesday nights. Oh yeah, right here, this one that I'm going to cover in the future, the Tale of Galactic Heroes. Basically, there's too much shit, and I enjoy too many of them to keep up on Tuesdays, so I had to drop something, and that was what I chose.
Honestly, I feel like there's a 1 or 2 animes here that I'll probably have to go back to and watch. Mm-hmm. That being, well, I heard that 3D Kananjo Real Girl is actually really good.
Me and you were watching it together, and we thought it was pretty solid.
No, I thought you were talking about something else originally, I think.
No.
Was that the one?
No, this is the one we watched. This is the one where we watched it like at the same time or something.
Oh, yeah.
Where he met the chick by the pool, and we're like, this is interesting.
There's another anime that's...
You're talking about this one right here. Wotaku ni Koi wa Masuzaki, or whatever, Matsukashi. The one with the nerds in their office. But this one, remember, these are like 5-minute long episodes or some shit.
Are they?
Something like that, I think. No, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway.
I was watching a fucking YouTuber, and he was saying that that the anime was actually really good.
Oh, no, I don't doubt it.
We're still in the main channel.
I heard it was good. What do you mean we're still in the main channel? Did somebody join us?
Yeah, fucking troopers trying to...
Okay. Nope, muted. Alright, cool. I'm gonna fix us before I fix you, so give us a minute. Sorry, I forgot to move us. I'll fix you after I move this, okay, buddy? Alright, cool. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, we're not showing up here. There we go. I muted him. I had to mute him before he started talking. Love you, trooper. Here we go. Now our fucking voice bubbles appear on the side of the screen. Anyway, well, so that. Anyway, I'm gonna go into Mahou Shoujo shite. So, this anime, Phil definitely deserves probably like a 7 or 8. It's pretty cool, pretty good. The story's interesting, but really like, just the amount of fucked up this anime is. Like, oh my god. Holy shit, the first episode, as I quote myself all day, pissed me off so much that I was digging my nails into my hands, like making my hands into fists, and I just wanted to beat shit. Like, that's how mad the first episode made me. This is the way the girl got treated. And she continues to get shit on throughout the anime. She eventually gets better, ish. I haven't seen the exact final episode, but, yeah. Long story short, all these girls have terrible lives, and they're given a magical girl powers randomly, or a random power at that, to, help offset, to help make their lives better, or whatever. Or so you think. But it turns out that, with this, the, actual goal here is for all of these gods, or whatever the fuck they are, that, give these girls these magical items, or sticks as they're called, is to farm fucking despair, and like, death, doom, gloom, despair, sadness, fucking fear, everything. Basically all negative emotions, and they're trying to end the world with said negative emotions. And, that's about as far as I got. I mean, I'm up to the last episode, and, there's a twist in there, which fucked. I mean, long story short, they killed one of the girls or one of the fucking, gods or whatever the fuck they are. But, I'm not gonna spoil that part, but, things get worse after that, or they get interesting. And that's where I ended off at. But, I think it's a pretty solid anime, like, I don't know, it's just super dark and gloomy. It's just kind of the atmosphere, I think, is what I'm going for here, is solid. It's a good horror and thriller. I don't know.
It's one of those things, like, if you have a taste for, like, darker things, this would definitely appeal to you.
Yeah, if you like Chaos Head or any of those types of animes, I would say this is one, which I do. So, as long as it's up my alley.
Yeah, which kind of explains why it has, like, a 6.5. It's because I feel like it's more of a niche.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, on to Golden Kamuy. This is another anime that I really enjoyed. I give it a 7.7. Yeah, I'd give it about an 8. It's serious, comedic, not serious, like, everything rolled into one. It's kind of weird.
It's really good. Actually, I finished it. It's kind of sad that it's only 12 episodes long. Hopefully it gets another season.
I think it will. I mean, they definitely set it up.
I can binge it all in 2 days.
Right. So, it follows at the beginning Immortal Sugimoto, who's an old soldier who catches wind of a massive amount of gold stored up by prisoners who escaped, or by one specific prisoner who tattooed maps on people's bodies. All those prisoners escaped, and they're all trying to find the gold. There's caveats to that, like, oh yeah, everybody's skin is of the map, and to use the map properly, you don't have to, but it's the preferred method.
That's the original intention of the person who made it.
Yes. And so, from there, it definitely continues to keep that train going. Sugimoto's just a ham. He has, like, unmatched luck, basically. Luck and also just pure grit or whatever. I don't know. The man
The
is,
will
well...
to live.
Yeah, the man is, like, immortal, quote-unquote, and, like, definitely seems that way. And then he meets the little Ainu girl, which is, like, some weird Indian-esque village, like Eskimos, Indian-esque, whatever. The Japanese versions of Native Americans or something. It's kind of weird. I was unaware that was a thing. They also look completely different. They're all fucking midgets with giant anime eyes. But she's cute. Her and Sugimoto definitely have some sort of thing going on. Sure. Anyway, as they continue on their journey, they take up Shiraishi, which is one of the prisoners, also Trickster, also the Escape King, or whatever the fuck he calls himself.
That is what he calls himself.
And
He escaped from any situation.
yeah, he's got a lot of weird tricks up his sleeve to escape things.
Don't you mean up and down his throat?
And probably in other places. We won't really go into that. So anyway, so there's this force, which is basically neutral, and there's two other forces. There's a force of one of the ex-prisoners that's going to fight Lieutenant Itami, which is another military guy who runs a group of other military dudes who are extremely badass, the same what Sugimoto was in. It's like, what, the 1st Division or the 7th Division? And it's only a subsection of that division that strictly follows under the lieutenant's rules. That lieutenant's, like, fucked in the brain because a fucking artillery shell blew off half of his skull. It's fucking crazy. Also not at the same time. He's, like, relatively sane, but also relatively crazy. And, so those two factions want to fight against each other, basically, and everyone's trying to find the goal. Sugimoto's doing it for his friend that died in the war. Originally, the Ainu chick's doing it because she's trying to get the guy that's in jail that she thought killed her father put away, or killed or executed, whatever, because she doesn't want to kill anybody or anything. She's against murder. And, yeah. And Shirai's in it just for money. So, the two of them are in it for money. She's not in it for money. So their force is okay. And then everybody else is, again, in it for money. Itami wants to use it to build his own country within Japan. and the other dude wants to do something else. I think he wants to build his own country too, or he just wants to do something with it. Yeah.
I think it's like one dude wanted to build his own country. I think the other one wanted to fund like weapons in the black market or whatever, being like the weapons being sold to other countries, and just become fucking rich off of that. And then I think that I don't really remember what the main character. I think he just kind of wanted it for his family.
He wanted it. He wanted it for the guy who died's family. So that was the interesting thing. But anyway, it's I'm gonna have to give it an 8, just because it's good all the way around.
I'd say about 7.5. 7. Well, I can't give 7.5 on this fucking website, so 8. 8 it is.
Fantastic. I don't know why I can't get 0.5s here. I guess because we can just scale it to where I can't.
Indeed. Of course, all my ratings will change as I compare them to what I already actually have reviewed.
Yep. I didn't see this Comic Girls one. Anyway, moving on to Caligula. Caligula, yes. Here's another psychological thriller in mindfucking anime. This one I really enjoyed too. Well, this one has both a positive and negative feel about it. So, positive because it's talking about, using your inner emotions and about, the shit you care about. Like, so basically, long story short, these people are all inside of a computer system called Mobius, run by Mew, which is a virtual idol, like I guess basically like Hatsune Miku or something like that in a nutshell. And these people all abandon their real lives to join Mobius to be happy because of whatever reason they're unhappy with their real lives. So there's a shit ton of people there. Most people are happy and like nothing's happening. But in the eyes of the main character, reality starts breaking down because he forgot who he even was in the first place. And so you notice there's weird inconsistencies. So there's things called rogues, which are the people that really want to go back to the real world. And the people basically realize that this Mobius thing is, a fake. It's not the real world. People that basically woke up in the dream.
I mean, aren't there actually there's like two sets of people, like people that want to stay and they know it's fake, and then people that know it's fake and want to leave, and then there's this third group of people that they don't know nothing. They don't know a damn thing.
No, yeah. So I'll explain them. Yeah, important the main character. Yeah. So the group eventually forms the Go Home Club, which, as he said, is the group of people that are trying to fight to go home. However, they're fighting against the other side, called the Musicians, who are there to keep Mobius running and to try to re-indoctrinate people that are starting to see through the world, and they're there to defeat the Rogues, which are the Go Home Club, and restore order to Mobius, because, as he said, they're a group of people that know Mobius is fake, but want to stay there, and they're on Mew's side, basically. Versus the other side, who's on Ritsu's side and Arya's side. Anyway.
They're just like, this land is paradise. This land is fucked.
In a nutshell. So, it's basically just a battle over Mobius. Mew freaks the fuck out, because she's a computer program. A couple times. And,
Makes sense.
yeah. So basically, the whole moral of the story is that, you have to face your inner evils and shit. And even though all these people had, some shitty backgrounds, and they wanted to go back to real life anyway because they realized that running away from your problems isn't the way to do it. So it teaches you a good life lesson as well. I think it's pretty solid. The 6 score is okay. I enjoyed it, so I will give it a 7. I didn't enjoy it as much to go 8-9 with it, but it was good to me. The fighting was cool.
I can't give it a I can't give it a rating because I didn't watch the whole thing.
Good man.
I watched like fucking the first 3 episodes. I have to at least watch like fucking 6 or 7, I'd say, to at least say that I actually dropped it.
Yep. So, I guess that goes on to Full Metal Panic: Invisible Victory. I haven't watched all the episodes here. Actually, I don't think there has been any episode. This is kind of weird. It's Full Metal Panic, but not like normal. This one is, so all the other Full Metal Panics are mainly comedy, like ecchi, just military hilarity. This one is fucking serious as serious gets. Like, within the first few episodes, a lot of people are dying. Like, it is fucked. Eventually, so, a lot of people are dying. The amalgam dudes, who they've been fighting forever, get serious. Blow up most of the Mithril, force across the world in a combined attack. At the same time, they fucking take Chidori's schoolmates hostage by strapping bombs to, putting bombs in the school and strapping a bomb to one of her closest friends. And eventually, through all that shit, Chidori decides to surrender, because all of a sudden the fighting and just all of the people that Sosuke is murdering is getting to her. So she surrenders to Amalgam and gets taken away by Tesserosa's brother, which is apparently one of the biggest people in Amalgam, but not the biggest, because Amalgam has no actual leader or something, is how it's explained. It's interesting. Sosuke goes around, loses himself, and ends up somewhere fighting for a group of people, and then, that group of people takes him in. Then the chick that reminds him of Chidori gets fucking murdered in front of him by the Dick Hole Glasses guy that tried to bomb everybody after they got out of that one. And, Sosuke gets fucking shot and almost dies. Now, Sosuke fucking uses his plot armor and I'm a badass, fucking Marine, Navy SEAL, fucking PMC kid since, birth and kills the guy anyway and gets information from Chidori. But, he's fucked up. And that's actually where the last most recent episodes fucking leave off. The most recent episode was where Testarossa trapped some people from Amalgam and tried to say that she was crazy basically and get them to go kidnap her, which they did. And then that was a trap laid out by her. Whatever. I got away with nothing and all this other stuff. It's kind of weird that there haven't been more episodes. I think this is kind of the production company just kind of derped. Because, should have been done by now. I don't think there was an episode last week.
One thing I will say, though, is that maybe that's the reason why the feel of it might be different is because it's, if you look, it's based on a light novel, where the original series was based on a visual novel, video game.
Yes. But it's all, if I remember correctly, it's all authored by SEG. I mean, it's a continuing story, so it's not that. I think it's just some people's interest for a more serious story kind of came into play and happened.
Yeah, but if that would be the case, they probably would have made it another visual novel.
I don't know. Well, this is also coming out years later after the other one. Yeah. Oh, the story picks up after the second raid. So Fumafu was just completely a one-off, one-shot. So this is after the second raid. Anyway, I think it's pretty good. I'm liking it. I like the near 8 it has, and that's what I would give it for this fucking Full Metal Panic. Also, it's getting serious and people are dying. Just look dark shit. Anyway, moving on from there, I'll jump over to Galactic Heroes, or whatever it's called. The Legend of Galactic Heroes, the new Thesis Encounter. Now this one's pretty cool. Again, start off with an 8. It's kind of slow if you're not into tactical battles and shit. But first of all, they have space. 1, they have spaceships. 2, they don't have mechs. If they had mechs, my freaking just dong would be through the roof. So, since they don't have mechs, it's not a really good song for that. The story here's pretty good. So you have 3 nations you have like space, kind of Germanic group of imperialists. Then you have space like America, where it's semi-democratic, and then you have space Switzerland, except like ultra ridiculous. The space Switzerland is terrible. Oh, hello, Cherry. How you doing, buddy? I'm only from this anime. That's you. And anyway, so it's basically Space America versus Space Germany fighting it out. Space Germany having been the predominant force for a while. Even though, like, it's actually Chinese, the other side. It's kind of weird. But, so, Space Germany's got the blonde-haired dude, who's the master strategist here, who's a young upstart that at first nobody believed in him, but he turned the tide on a battle. It was like 3-1 or something like that. The United Planets Alliance thing had like 3 times the amount of ships that the Space Germans had, and fucking the man rolled them. They were going to do they were basically going to take the 3 fleets separate and then charge them into this dude and surround him, and they'd be free win as far as tactics are concerned. Well, they were spread out far enough to where he took his one fleet, and like each time he fought them one-on-one, he would destroy all the other fleets, and basically went through and ran through all the other fleets, except for the one that ended up getting taken over by this guy, who is the young, upstart, up-and-coming ultra strategist on the enemy side, or on the fucking Space America side. So then, basically, the story ensues. It's just like a dick measuring contest between these two. They know that each other exists, and they're basically fighting against each other, whatever. This dude's actually more direct. This dude's kind of taking a back seat during this anime. I'm not sure if they're going to have another season. I would guess they would, because it kind of stopped. This is also a reboot of an original, which is the same thing. This is a, carbon copy reboot, I guess is what I would say. And, yeah. So this dude's trying to become the new space Nazi king, with this dude as his right-hand man, because he doesn't like the way the space Nazis are, since they're a bunch of, it's a noble caste system, imperialistic caste system, where, if you're noble, you're cool, if you're a commoner, you're shit, kind of thing, which is AIDS. This dude's a commoner, but this dude fell in love with this dude's sister, and, he's trying to get... He, I think, has some sort of cis-con in him. He's trying to get his sister back from one of the nobility. I don't know. He's also nobility as well, I believe. But anyway, he's trying to make things better for all the commoners and just everyone in general, and he's just like, fuck the current, king. I'm gonna become king. He's fast-tracking himself on the military and just shitting on everybody to become king. And, I'd like to see where his dream and that shit goes. Meanwhile, this dude just kind of hangs out, really doesn't want to fight anymore because he's really intelligent and sees that fighting is fucking worthless between the two. His country is actually having a slight economic collapse, and he knows that, and is trying to get people from fighting. However, his country is Space America, and a section of the people are I guess basically my fucking headset stopped working in the middle of my rant. Anyway.
I was wondering what the fuck happened.
And then, anyway, so the Space KKK and Space America is trying to keep, basically the Warhawks, they're trying to keep the war going. And there's just really stupid people keeping the war going, so they're definitely Space America. The fucking similarities between this group and America is uncanny, so it's Space America. So yeah, they're trying to continue the war, and then at the end here, this side makes an all-out war push to their side after this dude takes capture of the midway point, in the middle of space, this super fortress that was impregnable, couldn't be touched. It has a giant super cannon that just blows away fleets and shit. Well, they took it out by kind of Trojan horsing and stuff like that, in a nutshell, which usually is how you do that. So yeah, that's what they did, and so then they decided to push for an all-out war. This dude fucking divided and conquered and just started shitting on the police. And that's where it ended. So far, I give it a fucking 8, because it's amazing. and I love it. But anyway, carry on. Like spaceships, battle, fucking strategy. Those are the things you like. You will like it. Let's see. Moving on to Dances with Dragons, which I finished. Now this is an interesting one. It's got a pretty low score. It's interesting. I liked it because it was weird and something different. I'm thinking it should have more episodes. It's a weird thing. So, like, the problem was each episode felt like it didn't connect, but while it still had connecting stories, some of them just kind of played and, like, started in different spots.
Kind of like they jumped around the timeline a bit.
They did. They jumped around the timeline
Okay.
and everybody's existence. And it was kind of weird. It's had decent fights-ish. The main character has, like, ultra plot armor and gets fucking, like, gored and ran through multiple times, and he just can't ever die, it seems. He's extremely intelligent, though. Let's see. And just, like, if this is the end of this series, like, as it is now, because it felt like they were trying to close it, ish. Like, it had an ending that seemed like a ending, but it doesn't make sense because there's so much shit going on in this universe. They set so many avenues up for things that need to happen in here that, like, if they ended it here, then I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck? This probably has a low score. I liked it for its battle. I liked it for the science in it. I liked it for the weird fucking background, like, shit going on, all the conspiracies and stuff going on within the universe, stuff like that. I liked the story, like, the world building and stuff. I just want to see them do something with that. So I'll agree with most of these people. I'd probably give it about 6. Because it, like, the animation was okay, everything was kind of okay, but I still enjoyed it for some reason. I can't really say why. Maybe because the main character is a little younger and I can really, I don't know. But anyway, it's worth checking out. If you like fucking combat things. I knew I would like it when I read the seasonal. When we read off the seasons. You'll notice that a lot of the things that I said I'd like, if you go back like 10 episodes, or however many episodes ago it was, however many weeks ago spring season started, you'll notice that I liked a lot of the things that I said I'd like. Speaking of weird episodic shit, Alice is super cute. It's like 5-minute long episodes. That was okay. I don't know, I don't think I'm ever gonna finish it or ever go back and watch it.
It was cute as fuck, though.
Right.
I just want to say, Piano no Mori. If anyone likes like music anime, like Your Lie in April, except without the tragic endings and shit, Piano no Mori is fantastic. I'd give it an 8.
You know, I liked Fuka. Actually did. I think I dropped it because somebody the ending was spoiled for me, and I was like, she's too cute. This isn't okay. I can't.
If I recall correctly, the Fuka manga goes on a lot longer than the anime does.
Yeah, but even in the Fuka manga, the same thing happens.
Yeah, but I mean, there's more to the journey.
No. Cutie Honey Universe. Why didn't this show up?
It's been popping up on fucking Master Annie. It's just that neither of us really took interest in it.
So is there anything else on here that you want to say that you watched that you like?
I mean, High School DxD, but it's High School DxD, and if
Did
anyone
you
hasn't,
finish it?
Yeah, I finished it.
No, why didn't you stop me whenever I said I glanced over it?
Because you said you didn't watch it, so I'm assuming you didn't want it to be spoiled, even though.
Oh, I don't care.
I mean, all that happened was that they won the thing.
Oh, nice.
But and fucking Issei actually called Rias by her name and confessed his love for her. Woo!
But did they fuck though?
No.
No. And she just fucked.
Maybe next season.
Right. But anyway, all right. Is there anything else? There's nothing else to cover here.
Let me scroll through. I highly doubt there is.
I mean, I watched Maho Shoujo Ore, which is hilarious for like 2 seconds, but I wasn't gonna continue watching it.
I kind of want to watch at least a little bit more of that. I don't know if I'd be able to complete it or not.
I don't
but
think I'd be able to complete it, no.
It was more for like the hilarity. Oh yeah, fucking Darling in the Franxx.
Where's Darling in the Franxx? Is that like way down here or something?
It is.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, because Darling in the Franxx is something I loved and I finished that. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's just TV continuing. Yeah. Oh, and then so at the same time, this finished too. The, 7 Deadly Sins. Actually, no, it's still ongoing. It like started in the middle of it, right?
I'm guessing it doesn't need like just a couple more episodes. Like, how close is 7 Deadly Sins to finishing at this point? Do you think?
Let's see. What am I mastering it? Where is 7 Deadly Sins? I love how it doesn't exist here. In my fucking list. Profile library. Yeah, for some reason it's not in my watching it, I think. Unless I missed it.
I mean, if you don't watch something for a while, it'll automatically take it off your immediate watching list. You have to go to your profile to see where you were.
So I'm looking at my profile, and I don't see it.
Nanatsu no Taize. Taize?
No, Nanatsu no Taizai. That's that one. N-A-N-A-T-S. The 2018? No. 2017? No? I feel like this is all wrong.
2018.
I think it's this one.
Imashi mi no Fukatsu.
I don't know what this is, but there's big titty bitches here. I like where I came.
Where did you end up? I think I noticed that before, but then I was like, oh no, that's a fucking spin-off of the fucking the one about the devils.
This is the original, I'm pretty sure.
It wasn't. It was a spin-off.
No, I'm talking about the one I'm at right now.
Oh. Yeah, that's definitely the original, unless they kind of just threw it on top of it.
Yeah.
I mean, stay on that page and hit franchise.
The thing underneath the picture.
The sequel? 2016? No. It's the sequel in 2016. It's the other one. No. Something is wrong here. Yeah, this is. I think it's this one. There we go. Imatsu no Fakatsu thing. There we go. I did finish it. It needs another season. It's not actually done. Okay, so yeah, then I can cover that one. Anyway, Darling in the Franxx. Fucking, this one's also gonna have to get like a 10 for me, just because I like the story. It's made by Studio Trigger. It's the same thing. It's like everything I saw coming basically happened with some minor twist between what I saw and what actually happened. The ending is sad though. Like the very very end, I was like, even though I knew it was coming, I was like, man, that sucks. I mean, oh boy, didn't cry because it's not like this is fucking.
Wait, did you watch to the end of the credits?
Maybe? What happened at the end of the credits? Is this the part where they met up again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, you basically had to watch the end of the credits, because it was basically going through all, like, everybody's lives, so they were all... So yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It fucking pulled a Angel Beats. Literally the same ending. Angel Beats. Fucking Angel Beats. That's what I got from that. And I was like, oi.
But I will say though, for I think like 3 or 4 episodes, like it was right before the ending, I felt like it got dragged through the dirt a little bit.
It did go down in quality because it got slow. It's like they were going somewhere with it and they kind of did some weird shit. But then it picked back up and was Like, so the last few episodes, I think it's like the last 5 or so, were just kind of weird, oddly paced, and like, were hard to grasp and understand.
Not only that, but I feel like they kind of forgot what they intentionally planned on for some reason.
Something like that.
That's
They
just
also
the
went
kind of
really
feeling I got
weird,
from it.
Studio Trigger / fucking whatever, A1, whatever, you know. They went the weird route and did weird things.
Yeah, but I mean that last episode though was fucking great.
Yeah.
Up for it.
Yep. So, but anyway, it's just because of the mechs and the sci-fi and the way everything was done. I really did enjoy the story too, like the character development for most of the characters. Yo, I'm kind of sad though that like the Rome and the red hair chick didn't fucking get together. Like, come on.
I thought they did.
I'm not sure. They weren't expecting children's. They didn't have children's.
Yeah, but I mean, it might not have directly said it, but I feel like it probably happened.
I don't know. No, it might not have. It should have, but it might not have.
Yeah.
But anyway. So yeah, I saw it. I didn't say give it a watch. And then I'm gonna go to fucking Seven Citizens 2.
You know, we forgot the rating.
I thought I gave it a 10.
Oh.
Oh, the
I mean, I feel like the rating on here is correct. It's about an 8 for me.
I mean, all of the above. Anyway, so on to this here. Yes, the Seven Deadly Sins. Amazing. I mean, kind of. This is another thing that, like, starts off at a weird pace. You finally meet the last sin, which is cool. Figure out more about fucking everybody else's past, basically. It actually, like, goes into extreme character development this go-round. I mean, you see fucking Bond's past, King's past, fucking Vian's past. You learn about, you know, some of Meliodas' past, Elizabeth's past. I think the only person who don't really learn anything about is fucking Merlin or, Escanor. Really. Like, doesn't really go into Merlin's past at all. Doesn't go into Escanor because he's the new introduced character. Yeah, everybody else gets fucking extreme views of their past. Oh, also except for Gother, except you figure out he was also the same as the captain. Who apparently were originally 2 of the 10 Commandments. Who would know?
I mean, it kind of makes sense for Gother.
Huh?
Kind of makes sense for Gother.
Right? But it was different then. It's kind of weird. I'm wondering if he's going to turn against it. As far as this being its own separate season, it had decent pacing. A lot of weird things happen. Like, there's a lot of times where they basically just drew shit out, but none of it was, like, really filler. I mean, it was kind of filler, but it kind of wasn't. It was just, you know, explaining people's pasts. But, like, there was times where, first of all, they killed Meliodas and, like, destroyed all of his, apparently 7 hearts or whatever, which you have to do to kill a demon. And, he died, but because of his other magical power, he's literally unkillable. Deanne was brought back to life, not Deanne, Elaine was brought back to life. That's another interesting one. Basically, Commandments come back after the Dreyfus, whatever the other dude, demon hybrid, delivers the last thing to break the seal, and this is how this one starts. And, whatever his name is, he goes back to normal, Hendrickson, and then Dreyfus is still controlled by a demon, and so he has demonic powers. It's just kind of weird. Weird shit happens, like, everybody gets the shit beat out of them because, well, basically this whole anime season was going through, talking about everyone's past, talking about their sacred treasures that they're all trying to get back and start using, because they need them to basically power up. And they literally say that in the anime, hey, you know, we need to go here to power up, like Meliodas gets all of his power back because he's only been running on a small bit of it, since, you know, he destroyed that entire town that one time. Let's see. And yeah, that's kind of about it. I would say the 8 that it's given is pretty solid. I mean, it's got good story, it's got good development. It's got to have another season after this. It's gonna have a fourth season for sure because it doesn't finish anything in the season. It's kind of interesting to see a 24 episode season that needs another season after that.
Yeah.
They definitely they took a multi-year hiatus on this, and I feel like they did really well for the amount of time they spent. I just need some issues closure a little bit.
I think probably on our next. Well, I mean, did you finish Grand Crest, or do we have to probably talk about that next time?
Oh, and I never finished Grand Quest. Did you finish Grand Quest?
I wish I did. Fucking, it's a great anime.
I really wish I finished Grand Crest. I really wish I finished beating this, to be honest, too. And Tojo no Miko. I dropped this about halfway through, for some reason. Because it feels like it should have ended halfway through. But maybe it needs more. Let's see. I'm trying to look down this list. I don't think there's anything more on the continuing list that was anything worth watching.
I did watch Seki Kuso no San. It's another episodic anime.
Oh,
that's
the sign
really
on
funny.
thing.
Yeah, fucking psychic dude with the pink hair.
Yep.
It's hilarious. Honestly, it's more funny than Hinamatsuri as well.
I don't believe that. I might have to check it out.
Like I said, man, I told you go watch the first season and watch the second season. You probably end up binging it all. It's all quality content.
Nice. Alright, so let's see. Do we got anything else here? Scroll on down to the bottom here, the O territory, the O and A territory.
I mean,
To Be Heroine, I wanted to watch that. That's the O and A.
I watched the fucking the original of that spinoff. That was hilarious. I kept seeing it pop up, and I was like, I need to start watching this at some point. I just never got around to it.
Oh, you know what popped up as an OVA that made my dick really hard? Is it on here? Ninja Batman. That was okay. I didn't actually watch it this whole summer. Oh wait, there was a Vatican OVA that I needed to watch. What is wrong with it? What is this? Something about mechs? Code realize. What is it? What all the fuck did I miss? Things under movies. Let's see. Godzilla. No. I'm looking for the thing where it was the bridge episode between the fuck, it's not on here. It pisses me off. The bridge episode for the next season of the King of whatever the fuck it was. The anime Kwangshu Gaosho, I believe. Which is the glory fighter, the professional fucking, let's see, can I spell it right? Quanji Gaosho. I was actually closest to correct. This thing. This is the fucking based on the All-Star Tournament from novel. That fucking English hurts. But yeah, this thing. It was a 3-episode movie basically that was bridging this, the original, and then this one, which is the bridge, and then what's going to be the actual second season that I can't fucking wait for, where they're gonna start their own pro team. Oh god. This is one of those Chinese anime that's actually fucking amazing. It's got a 4.41 out of 5 on here. Oh my god.
That is rare.
This thing, I'm gonna
That is rare for a Chinese anime, my dude.
Hold on, let me see what the original one. Honji Gaosho. Which is, yeah, multi-online games, SEG, textbook, top tier pro player, blah 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 blah, whatever. They're so synonyms. Full-time expert, master of skills. Quanji Gaosho, the King's Avatar. There we go. That's the English translation to King's Avatar. I always forget that. Surprisingly, I remember the Chinese name better than I remember the English name. It's kind of fucking weird. But maybe it's because of the fighting style in the anime. It reminds me of all the Three Kingdoms stuff. Because I really like the Three Kingdoms era. But it's got a 4.23 out of 5 here. I don't know why this is called an ONA. This was an actual series. You're wrong. You're wrong, Master Anime. Fucking wrong, you know. What was the other one listed as? The other one's listed as an ONA. So this is probably proper ONA. I don't even know what ONA actually means, to be honest. Original.
Let's look it up. ONA.
But yeah, that was a good thing this season. Holy shit. Was Killer Bee and stuff this season? No, I think that was last season's. But anyway, that's basically all we got for seasonal this season. So far.
Oh.
But,
Alright, so it stands for Original Net Animation.
what?
It's anime that's only released online.
Weird.
Indeed.
I thought the original net animation was like a mixture between, manga and whatever shit. I think ONAs also count for fucking like online comics and shit. It runs for online comics.
Yeah.
Anyway. Interesting. So yeah. But that's basically it for us here. Next.
Well, I mean, we can talk about stuff coming up this season.
We can talk about stuff coming up this season.
Yeah, because that's what we normally do.
I said next episode. When Highkick's actually here. Although, I'm gonna have to tell you, these first three, these two... First of all, I've watched this is already hilarious. This is interesting. This is weird and interesting. Overlord 3 is gonna be godlike. Everybody wants to see fucking Attack on Titan actually get somewhere beyond the walls and them actually do something. I'm like running through this extremely quickly, but like these are all... The top here is fucking... My dick is hard.
Honestly, next season might be pretty busy. Okay, scrolling down further, maybe not as much as I thought it would be.
Right? It was all good in here. So this is the anime that I believe is the, this is the one. Yeah, see, this is the badminton one. Has a badminton ability to surpass others effortlessly. Boys play the sport. To meet somebody, practice day and night, aiming to become the best player in Japan. So this is the badminton anime. I kind of want to show off a bit of the animation because it's insane. Let me see if it's on the YouTube real quick.
Just like pull up a trailer of it.
This right here. Oh, this is the trailer. I don't know if this is it. It's it.
I mean,
Here we go. Is this it? No. Why is it playing in a smaller piece? What is wrong with these terrible, shitty, fucking YouTubers?
dude, if you pull it up on the My Anime list, they usually have trailers on the page.
Do that. I mean, look at that animation for fucking badminton.
I wonder if it's the same people that made, I think it was like Haikyuu or whatever.
Maybe, I don't know. But just the amount of animation there. Oh, what is this? Is this this is that one anime again.
What one anime? Can't fucking see on your screen.
Oh no. This isn't it. Oh my god, another fucking free. Tenru, Sirius the Jaeger. Came to hunt vampires. Interesting. Grand Blue. Here's the fucking beach volleyball anime. Harukana Receive. With a name like that. Oh yeah, they're gonna be receiving. I was gonna watch this one, Jaishin-chan Dropkick, and like, after watching the intro, I just fucking stopped. I was like, nope, this is a terrible idea.
Wait, what?
It's something about summoning the devil, and it's just... No, I'm not doing it. Shivering Pure Love Psycho horror story of a girl named Sato Matsuzu, who has someone she likes. She starts a sweet feeling when she sleeps with her. Whoa. And bottom us up, and as long as she protects this feeling, even if she commits crimes, steals, or even kills. This seems like it's going to be an interesting fucking thing. Happy Sugar Life. I'll keep a watch out for that.
violent slapstick comedy. This might be hilarious, but it has a terrible score.
I see big titty blushing.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was just like, tempted to click.
You're like, there's so much plot in this picture, I just need to check it out.
Indeed.
Some weird spear position thing. What else is here? Order for a million. High frequency residents observing the city of Tokyo and the red fog rules the city. They're sent humans and like pass out of the situation in Tokyo. Not the city. So, anime based off of hate.
It looks like the lower we go down though, the worse the anime looks though.
The lower we go down, the lower the quality we get, because that's probably correct. I don't know what
I'm guessing it's ordered somewhat by reviews.
Something like that. Plant with, I saw this. It has no synopsis yet, so I didn't touch it. Well, that's not the reason why I didn't touch it. Yeah. Yama no Susume, 3rd season. I didn't see this, like, not my thing. This thing, not my thing. Senjushi looks interesting, except it's weird. It's got a 4.46. That's not very good though here. Some of the Starlight. Yeah, basically the lower I get, the less like romance. She's like, except for Zoids. I'm gonna give this a chance because it's Zoids. I really like Zoids. But yeah.
Everybody likes Zoids.
Yeah, I think at the bottom. Is this like Japanese version of B-movie? However, during this season we have, I think it will be the ending of Black Clover, the ending of Boku no Hero Academia, the 3rd season, the ending of Steins Gate, the ending of Persona 5, Jusiki Pandora, which still has question mark per episode. It's got a pretty low score, and I still like it. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that's really important.
I'm kind of surprised how low that score is. You expected to at least be
and Daizire. Daizire just popped up. Technically, I think it's this season. And I've already been watching those. This is the conclusion to Daizire, because Daizire from a couple seasons back, or a couple seasonal seasons back, did not finish. Golden Kamuy Ova. Bundled with the 15th volume of Golden Kamuy manga. Oh, Queen's Blade. I never watched Queen's Blade. I watched regular Queen's Blade.
I keep seeing Queen's Blade. I'm just like, I tried it. I don't want to go back.
I don't want to go back. I liked Queen's Blade. It was okay. It had lots of plot. Lots of plot. Anyway, but yeah, so I think that's about it for both of us. Do you think?
I'm done.
Alright, cool.
Other than the fact that this is going to be the last show with this. I mean, I assume this is gonna be the last show. Yeah, with that setup.
Yeah, if you get a real camera, even though you live in the same room, we're gonna use the table. That reminds me. I don't know if I need to put the table up or something, because like the talk show table is where the talk show table is. Then again, we might use that to like do stuff when we do D&D on Saturday or something. You know.
Yeah.
Also reminds me, I don't have a giant bag of dice if we were actually going to do that.
Oh, hey, you said you had a laptop, right?
Yeah.
So, do you have a mouse for it, or am I going to have to bring mine?
If you want a decent mouse, I would bring a mouse.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I have a mouse, but I would still say bring a decent mouse, because I have multiple mice. I have mice that'll work completely fine. It's just not like my gaming mouse or anything. I use that. Anyway. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Well, you can catch me here again Thursday night, where I'll be having the Table Talk Thursday news show with Rain.909. So it's Kenneth as my co-host, where we cover the weekly news happenings. And that starts between 8 and 8:30 p.m. CST. So we'll catch you on that next stream. Thank you again for joining us. And we hope you had not only a good night, but a good enjoy the stream. And beyond that, I would normally announce the schedule, but this weekend's gonna kind of be hectic. I believe we're streaming most of the things we're doing as well this weekend. There's gonna be GoPro video up later as well, so we'll see how that all works out. Thank you for joining us and have a good night.